Hi there and welcome to another video. In this one I am gonna do a Christmas glam. This one, just a classy Christmas look with gold sparkly eyelids and a red lip. I think it's just such a classic look for Christmas. So yeah, I wanted to do a look like this year, and that's it. I don't know what to say other than that. This is it. If you like it and you want to see how I did it, it's coming up. I did some slight changes to my setup. It's just that so far I was filming on my balcony and now I need to move inside because it's cold on my balcony currently. Anyway, you probably don't care about these things. I'm gonna start by priming my eyelids because I'm going to do my eyes first, and I'm gonna use just a bit of concealer. My new love is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour More Than Concealer. I have the shade Cashmere. This one. It's perfect. It's a very nice warm tone shade that works really well on my skin tone. I'm gonna use, this is from Real Techniques, just a brush to blend the concealer into my skin, just to neutralize any discoloration that I might have on my lid, as well as act as an eyeshadow primer. Most of the time I use just regular eyeshadow primers, but I don't know what's up with me today. I just feel like doing something different, I guess. Plus I like the fact that concealer kind of evens out, so you have like a clean base to work with. Today I'm gonna use an eyeshadow shield, so something like this. Actually normally it looks like this, but I just cut mine in half because I have two eyes. I'm gonna stick it on my hand first because the glue on this is really strong. Gonna angle it at some angle that I want. Not a very good teacher today, am I? I think I'm gonna do the liner slightly straighter, kind of. I mean, not very oriented like upwards like I usually do. So just a more straight line pointed towards my temples, if that makes sense. The challenge is to stick these shields at the same angle. I don't think I have a tip for that. Maybe you can just use the tail of the brow as guidance. That's the only thing that I can think of. Maybe something like that. I'm not sure if they're like the same, but anyway. Today I'm gonna go for my trusty soft glam from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This has been used and loved, and I'm gonna use it for the warm tones that it has. I'm gonna go for a warm tone brown look with a red lip, but you've seen the look already, haven't you? It's a surprise for me because I haven't seen it yet. Let me pick my favorite brush, the Morphe M506, and I'm gonna start building up a transition. I'm actually gonna mix burnt orange with orange soda, and I'm gonna start from the outer corner of my eye, kind of bringing it towards the center of the lid. And then I'm also gonna use this in my crease. So again, I'm starting from the outer corner, bringing it inwards into my crease area, doing little left and right and circular motions to just blend this shade into my skin tone. And I'm gonna build it up a little bit, so I picked up a little bit more. I mixed them again and I'm trying to intensify the color just a little bit. I'm gonna deepen the outer corner a little bit with a slightly darker shade, and I think I'm gonna go for Sienna because it's again a very warm toned shade. And I'm using a Morphe M507, which is pretty similar to the previous brush that I used, the 506, but this one has a slightly pointier tip. I'm gonna be stamping this shade on the outer corner of my eye, so right here, kind of close to my lash line, and then bringing it up just to blend it. And then I'm gonna take my previous brush and blend some more. I don't have any additional product on it, so it's just the leftover transition that I used. That is just to make sure that the shades are blended into one another. And then it's time for my eyeliner. For my liner part, I'm gonna start with the brown. Again, I want a kind of like a smokier liner. So I'm gonna start with a dark brown and then build it up to a black. And my dark brown is gonna be Cypress Umber, and I'm using a Morphe M149 brush, which is a small pencil brush. And this is gonna go right here on my outer corner as an eyeliner. So I'm gonna build up the shape that I want. The eyeshadow sheet is very helpful at this point. You can use it to just do liners with eyeshadow if you want. That really makes the process so much easier. Then taking the 507 brush again and just slightly blending it. Not too much. Again, I don't have any additional product on the brush. I just want to fade this a little bit. Before finishing up my liner, I thought that maybe I should apply some sparkly gold. Actually, I think I'm gonna go for, I don't know, fairy or glistening. Okay, I'm gonna go for fairy because it's slightly lighter. And I'm using a Makeup Addiction Precision Shader Brush. Starting from the inner corner of my eye and blending it towards the center of my lid. I realized that I haven't used golds in a very long time. At some point I just switched to silver for some reason. I used to be all about golds, even jewelry, and now I wear silver jewelry mostly. I don't know how this shift happened. Anyway, I'm gonna pick bronze as well and use this one in the center of my lid, kind of like transitioning from that light gold to the dark shades that I have on my outer corner. And slightly blending that with, I don't even know what brush I have in my hand. I'm gonna continue with my liner, so I'm gonna pick up the black, the noir shade from the palette, and I'm gonna use an angle brush. This one is again from Morphe, but it's from a brush set, so it doesn't have a number. Any angle brush will do though, so use whatever you have. So again, using stamping motions to do the shape of the liner. I'm not gonna go like all the way on my lid. I think I'm gonna pick up just a tiny bit more and apply some right here. I think that would create an interesting shape to this look. So right here, right in the center of my lid, I'm not applying any black. But of course you can adjust this to your eye shape. I have rounded eyes, so a lining right here in the middle would emphasize the roundness in my eyes. Not that that's a bad thing or anything, but it's just not the look that I'm going for today. I will probably not skip this product in any looks that I'm doing this holiday season. The Fenty Diamond Bomb in the shade How Many Carats. I've seen that this is going viral again, and I've been loving this product for years. It's actually amazing. It's this fine, beautiful glitter, and it doesn't have a colorful base, so it's kind of a clear base with white glitter. And I'm just gonna pick it up on my finger and stamp a little bit of that all over my lid. Actually, all over the gold part. And this adds a nice touch of glitter, especially in lower light. This looks stunning. And actually, since I'm doing Christmas looks, let me show you my new mug, because it's so cute. I wasn't this excited about Christmas, especially last year, but for some reason this year I'm feeling very Christmassy, and I have even a spoon, Christmas spoon. Look how cute this is. I love it. Okay, let's remove this to see the hopefully clean line that we ended up with. The glue is still pretty strong. See that? Effortless. Well, not really, but easier. I'm gonna apply some false lashes off camera because I hate doing that on camera, and then I'll be right back. I applied some outer corner lashes, so they are just lashes that I cut in half, and I just applied them on the outer corner. I really like this effect. I think it extends the eye, also lifts the outer corner visually, and I love it. And plus they are a lot more comfortable to wear because I don't really feel them on my eyes. I usually, with lashes, the trouble spots, let's say, where I can feel my lashes on my eyes are in the center of my lid, and especially this inner corner. Sometimes it kind of pokes me and tickles, and I hate wearing lashes because of that, but the outer corner lashes are far more comfortable. I'm gonna move on and do my face makeup. My skin is prepped already. I did my skincare this morning. I did apply like toner, vitamin C serum like I do every morning, and then sunscreen, of course. And now I'm gonna apply my new baby, the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. I really love this product. You're supposed to shake it first because it has a very liquid texture, and this is the shade 05.5, by the way. I hope I won't get it on my dress with applicators like this. If I do this thing where I apply it directly on my face, I usually get them on my clothes, and it's really frustrating. I did that carefully. I'm gonna do half of my face because I'm also filming for Instagram/TikTok. If you don't follow me there, I have the same username on all of the platforms, so it's raluca.makeup. It's just basically shorter versions of the videos that I do here. Plus I sometimes post other stuff on my Instagram and TikTok, plus like personal stuff on my stories. Whatever, I'm done promoting my other platforms. I'm gonna use a beauty sponge and basically tap the product into my skin. This skin tint has a sheer to medium, I'd say, coverage, and it lasts really well throughout the day. It looks very natural on the skin. It's not too dewy, and it's definitely not too matte either. A very balanced product, and love it. Then I'm gonna conceal with the same concealer that I used to prime my lid, so the L'Oreal one. This has a very high coverage, so I'm usually not applying a lot. I'm gonna do a dot here, and a dot here, and a dot over my pimple right here. And I'm gonna use the same sponge. I'm gonna carefully blend around this pimple so the product stays on it, and also blend underneath my eyes. Again, I'm using tapping motions. Don't do that with your sponge. You're gonna move the product around, plus it doesn't blend that well. I don't think the sponge is intended to be used that way either, so I just do little bouncing motions with it. I will set this into place. Wait, no, I'm gonna use a cream blush first. This idea just came to my head. I want red blush. I just think it's a little bit Christmassy, and I think I'm gonna go for a red lipstick. Whenever I want to use lipstick as blush, I usually reach for this lipstick from Makeup Forever. It's just that I don't have a lot of cream stick, I guess, lipsticks, and I think these are a little bit better than liquid lipsticks. They are easier to blend. Gonna apply this right here. And my favorite cream blush brush is this one from Juvia's Place. It's the tapered blending brush. Did I apply a little bit too much? I might have, but anyway, I'm gonna blend it out carefully. No, I think this is pretty. I like a lot of blush. I think it looks nice. This is gonna get slightly covered by the bronzer too, so it's not a big deal. Plus, yes, I do think it's pretty. I'm gonna apply some on the tip of my nose. Just a leftover from my brush, to create that cute, oh, I'm cold look. I'm gonna set now, and I'm gonna use my Revolution baking powder, I think. Super matte fix, actually, in the shade Lace. First I'm gonna blend in the creases, because my concealer creased a bit, so I'm gonna blend this in to make sure that I don't set a crease. I don't know why my eyes are so red, honestly. I'm gonna take a powder sponge and pick up a little bit of the powder. This picks up a lot of product, so I'm gonna tap it on my hand first, and then use, again, stamping motions, and stamp the powder all over my under eyes, kind of bringing it down towards my pores area to kind of blur this area a bit, and around my nose. And I'm not gonna set my entire face, just this imaginary triangle in the center of my face. I'm gonna continue with a little bit of bronzer, and I'm gonna use my Catrice Sun Lover, which is my favorite bronzer because it has a little bit of shimmer in it, and I mean just the right amount of shimmer. It's not too much. It's very pretty. I'm gonna use that a little below the blush. Naturally it's gonna cover a little bit of the blush, but it's alright. I'm gonna use the leftover on my jawline and a bit underneath my nose. And the thing that I like to do is extend my eyeshadow a bit with the bronzer. So I'm just pinching my brush to not get a lot of product there. I'm gonna extend my eyeshadow towards my temples, like that. And next I am gonna use a bit of highlighter. I'm gonna use my old Becca Cpop right here and the Sigma F03 high cheekbone highlighter brush. I don't want a lot of this, I just want my cheeks to glow a bit. I am not done. I'm gonna pick up the same brush that I used to apply the gold. Probably I should pick another one, but I'm lazy. So I'm gonna use a bit of that highlighter right here in my inner corner. And a very small amount of that underneath my brow. Right here on my brow bone. And to finish off my face makeup, of course, I'm gonna apply the Fenty highlighter. I'm gonna top the Becca highlighter with the Fenty just because this has glitter. For some people this product might be a little too much for the face, but not for me. For the eyes, as a finishing touch, I'm gonna do a bit of an inner corner wing. Unfortunately, I picked the wrong eyeliner and it kind of bleeds a bit, but this is the NYX Epic Ink liner. I think I have a bad one because I did have this liner in the past and it was absolutely fine. Actually it was really good, but for some reason this one bleeds, and I don't know. I don't think they changed anything to it. I just think that I have a bad one. But I'm gonna be very careful with it. It's kind of like a lot of product is coming to the tip, and of course, as you can see, it's already in my eye. Wow, that looks interesting. Actually, the last finishing touch to the eye makeup is gonna be the mascara on the lower lash line. I think on the other eye I also applied the transition on my lower lash line, so didn't think too much about it. Well, they have to be the same, both of my eyes, so I'm gonna pick up the palette again and use the brush that I used to apply the transition and do my transition again, like mixing the two shades, the burnt orange with orange soda, and I'm just gonna run that across my lower lash line. Not trying to ruin the mascara. This is not the order in which you should do stuff. Let's finish this off with a red lip. I'm gonna line my lips first with the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade 708, I think. If I remember correctly, yes. This is warm toned brown, reddish brown, and kind of gives a nice contrast with the red. I'm gonna fill in the sides a bit to create a nice gradient. And I will finish off, last step is the red lipstick, which is the Sephora Collection 01 lipstick. It is my favorite red. It is perfect. Might be a little too bright for some people, but I really like it. And I think in combination with this lip liner, it almost tones it down a little bit, which is fine because, like I said, it's a really bright shade. Oh, I love this, it's so classy. And I guess that is everything from me today. Let me know what you think about this classic Christmas glam. I think it's just a timeless look. I had to do it this year as well. I think I did a similar look like every year, like gold lids with red lipstick. It's just a statement. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful. And that's it. Go enjoy a cup of hot chocolate. I don't know why I said that, but I'm feeling Christmassy, so yay! I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!